Okay, I want you to look at this picture. Tell me if she's real or if she's fake. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, I'm gonna show you another one. Check this one out. Is she real or is she fake? Okay, last one. Is she real or is she fake? And if you can tell, leave a comment below right now telling me what was the giveaway. Okay, so in case you're wondering, all three of the images that I just showed you were completely fake. All generated from AI prompts and AI programs, right? And we're at a place now where the uncanny valley has been fully surpassed, and it's difficult to tell what's real and what's not. You know, you go on Facebook or you go on YouTube, or even if you go on something like OnlyFans, it is so many AI images, AI videos, AI chatbots, AI girlfriends all over the place. And some people recognize these forms of AI as being fake, as being artificial, but some people can't tell the difference. Some people can't tell whether or not the images they're looking at and the people they're looking at are real. So I do kind of have to ask myself, once we're past this uncanny valley, once we're past this place where we can't tell the difference between a real person or a fake person through a screen anymore, where are we going to be at as a society, right? So I did want to break down what some people have discovered about some of these AI images so that you know if they're fake or if they're real. Because it used to be, like before we had Google VO3 and stuff, we used to be able to tell based on the fingers, right? AI has trouble creating appendages for some reason, right? It makes them wonky, maybe it gives people too many fingers. AI's always had trouble with fingers, but it's definitely been improving on that. You can actually go watch, I have a Will Smith AI benchmark video on this channel, you can go check it out. But it's definitely improving its ability to generate hands and generate fingers. A lot of these AI images have a lot more wrinkles in their clothes than a real person would. So if you go back and look at the three images that I just showed you, there are way more wrinkles in the clothes of these characters, of these AI models that I generated, than a real person would have. For whatever reason, the AI likes to give them lots of wrinkles. I guess it makes it feel like they're more real, but it gives them so many wrinkles that you're able to tell that that's not a real piece of artificial clothing. It has trouble separating, I guess, the clothing texture from like what real skin would be like, you know? I thought that was a really interesting one, because the fingers one has one that I've always been watching out for years at this point. But the wrinkles one was something I didn't know about, and I'm wondering if you knew about it too. If you knew about it and you were able to recognize it, let me know, because that'd be really interesting if that's out there already. But that was something new that I found out that I wanted to share with you guys. If you knew that, comment it below and let me know that you knew wrinkles were something that lets you know if the picture is AI or not. Or were you able to just look at these images and tell, hey, they are all AI and I don't need wrinkles. I can just look at a face. I can look at a human face through a screen. That's the big thing, right? We're looking at human faces through a screen. You're not looking at a human face. You're not comparing an AI person and a real person in person. You're comparing an AI person, a real person through a screen, right? Through this, right? So that, I think, really makes the artificiality of them a little more in flux, because we've been looking at, you know, artificial people, whether that be through video games or through animation for years, and then we've been looking at real people's faces for years, and now we're looking at AI faces. And I think the transition has allowed for a lot of us to kind of lose that filter for the uncanny valley that maybe we used to have, right? Because if you look at, like, you know, the big one is like in the last Twilight movie, right? They had the baby, and the baby's face looks terrifying, right? You know, one of my favorite directors is Zack Snyder, right? And whenever Zack Snyder has an artificial face in his movies, he usually covers it up with shadow, right? He puts the character in silhouette so that you can't see their face, because he knows that human beings know what another human being's face looks like, because we look at him all the time. So one of the ways of giving away something that's digital is showing the face of this digital object, right? But again, now that we have Google VO3 coming out, and the fidelity on these AI visuals have gone to such a point, we have to ask ourselves, can we really tell anymore? So I'm here, I'm trying to give you the heads up. If you didn't know already, fingers, appendages, we've already fixed that. AI has crossed that uncanny valley barrier. So now you have to ask yourself, are there too many wrinkles in that person's clothes? Are they real? If you knew, again, comment below, let me know if you knew. If you know about any other ways to tell if an image is AI generated or if an image is real, comment below, let me know. I want to know as many ways to tell if something's artificial or fake as possible, so I don't get tricked. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. Also, make sure, if you're interested in getting a new pair of sunglasses for the summer, my sunglasses are from Orleans Optics. You can order them right on the YouTube channel that you're on right now, from my store, Orleans Optics. Go check out a pair. It's summertime, right? So you're gonna be outside, so you need a new pair of sunglasses. These are really nice. These are like the red ones are specifically for clubs and for raves and stuff like that. But we have other like black pair of sunglasses that are made for like, the actual sun and stuff like that. I'm a bit of a night owl personally, so I use the red ones because I'm always out late at night. But you buy whatever pair you like. Again, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.